The Great Attractor. As kids, we all liked to play with magnets. They were fun to play with. You could move things around with them. You could put things on your refrigerator door with them. And they were a lot of fun to play with. Why? Because they offered us something fascinating. There was a force behind this thing that we didn't, as kids, understand. How magical it was to be able to move things just with this little thing called a magnet. And magnets are very important in life because they are the things that attract things to other things. And we have got to be magnets. We have got to be magnets of goodness and truth and beauty. And we have to attract people to us, to follow our value systems and our morality and our virtues. And where do we see where we get our values, our morals, and our virtues? Well, we go to the Great Attractor. The Great Attractor was Jesus. As he walked this earth, he was always constantly attracting people to him, to his charism, to his wonders. People were enthralled with him. And when he spoke to them in a way that they could hear, not just hear, but to listen. And it changed them because the message that he gave them was one of truth and beauty and goodness. He told them that he cared about them, that they were his sheep, and he was the good shepherd. Yes, Jesus attracted people to him because he was different. He wasn't like the priests and the Pharisees. He wasn't somebody there being extremely dogmatic. He wasn't somebody there that says, you got to do it my way or there's no way. No, Jesus was very gentle. Jesus was loving. Jesus was kind. And he took people where they were. He didn't expect anything from somebody except to be who they were. He took the lowliest of society, those who were looked down on by the upper class. He went to them and he embraced them. He even went and took a leper and hugged him and then cured him. These are the things that brought people to Jesus. His kindness, his love, his concern for others, his truth. And what was his truth? His truth was the word of his Father. His whole being on earth was to bring the message of Father to us. The message of love and forgiveness, a message of tenderness and caring, a message of otherness, where he was willing to give us unconditional love. He asked for nothing except that we love him in return. That was the message of Jesus given to him by his Father. And that was the message that attracted so many people to Jesus, the divine magnet. And we have got to be the same to people around us today, because we are desperately in need of being a magnetic force in a world that is full of evil. The world is turning upside down and topsy-turvy and being given into by demonic forces. Yes, the devil is everywhere. And we can see this in our violence and our drug addiction and our sexual abuse of people. We see it everywhere around us, decaying society. Why? Because the virtues that Jesus taught us are no longer evident. The great form of the attraction that Jesus had is no longer being accepted by people in modern society, in secular society. People don't want to see the truth. People do not see beauty for what it really is. And certainly, we do not see the acceptance of goodness. And therefore, if we're going to be anything like Jesus, then we have to take time out of our daily life to meet him, be attracted to him, and let that force of attraction fill us with the virtues and the morality and the gifts that Jesus has to give to us in order for us to become like him. Yes, become a magnet. Become that force in your society and your environment where others will want to see what you have and be attracted to you, but not to you as a person, but to who you represent, because you are his feet and you are his hands, and you are the one who to carry the message of the Father to this world today, which it so desperately needs. So, become a great attractor in your environment.